So what happens when a hit show becomes courtroom fodder? The curious case of Sameer Wankhede, of course. So what's the latest here? The Delhi High Court has now issued summons to Netflix, Shah Rukh Khan's Red Chillies Entertainment and others in the defamation suit filed by the officer there, Sameer Wankhede. The suit challenges his portrayal in the Netflix series, The Bads of Bollywood, directed by Aryan Khan, alleging it has accused defamatory online trolling against him and his wife. Now, Wankhede's lawyer said that an amendment application was filed and the case falls under Delhi's jurisdiction. He adds that the series caused defamatory online trolling of Wankhede and his wife. What is he seeking? 2 crores in damages, which he intends to donate to the Tata Memorial Cancer Hospital. The suit also requests permanent injunctions against the production house and others, aiming to halt the alleged false and malicious content in the series. The context here, well, that matters, right? The officer who arrested Aryan Khan in 2021 is now himself under the CBI investigation for alleged bribery and currently stands suspended from service. Meanwhile, The Bads of Bollywood remains a streaming giant with over 4.5 million views in India last week, making it Netflix's most watched original series in the country. So a powerful show, a controversial figure, and a courtroom clash, a face wash, and clearly a face-off thereover, which is far from over. Let's try and understand the story a little bit more in detail, and let me bring in our reporters. Joining us is Devesh Singh, live from Mumbai. Also, Sana will be joining us in just a bit. Devesh, looking at the backdrop of this story, and you've covered it quite a bit in detail, where does this leave the current investigation? When it came out, I think one of the most popular things, and perhaps why Bads of Bollywood was called so gutsy, is the fact that he could take on his past. He could take on Sameer Wankhede without naming him or the agency. But clearly everybody knew, right?
Well, the case began in October 2021. Remember the cruise drugs case where Aryan Khan and his friend were arrested. Aryan Khan, remember, I am pointing this out again. Aryan Khan was arrested, placed under arrest. He was booked for conspiracy under section 27 of NDPS, which is a very stringent section. NCB had also leveled allegations that he was part of an international drug syndicate. Remember, again, Aryan Khan was not carrying any kind of drugs. Despite that, he was arrested. He was placed under arrest, he was booked, he was remanded to NCB custody, and then he had to remain in jail as well. Finally, he did not get bail from the magistrate court, did not get bail from the sessions court. Finally, he got bail from the Bombay High Court. Now, what happened after that? After that, there were series of allegations. Rather, the then NCP leader Nawab Malik brought to light a witness who was also a witness of Narcotics Control Bureau, where the witness, his name was Prabhakar Sail, and he said how the complete trap was set, how Sameer Wankhede and his team, including another witness Gosavi, who is seen holding Aryan Khan and bringing him to the NCB office, taking a selfie with Aryan Khan inside the NCB office, how they were made to go for the raid, how Aryan Khan was asked to call his father, message his father, contact his father by Gosavi. And remember, there was a very serious allegation, a demand of 18 crores to be paid by the witness, to be paid so that Aryan Khan could go scot-free. Also that night, rupees 50 lakhs, Pooja Dadlani, who is Shah Rukh Khan's manager and associate, she paid 50 lakhs to some people who were associated with this Gosavi, this Prabhakar Sail, and one more person. There were 50 lakhs that were received, and that was caught on CCTV. Even Mumbai police started investigation on that, how all this was carried out, how the money was received. They also recorded multiple people's statements. After that, after all these things came to light regarding bribery allegations, regarding lapses, regarding irregularities, there was an internal inquiry conducted by the Narcotics Control Bureau itself. And in that inquiry, Kaneshwar Singh found out that there were multiple irregularities on part of Sameer Wankhede. There were allegations of corruption against Sameer Wankhede. There were allegations of holidays being paid by someone else. There were allegations of watches worth 20 lakh rupees or even more than that being gifted to him. There were
That's a good
allegations of
background there, Devesh,
some
that you've brought
purchases.
in. Yeah, that's a very good background. But we spoke with India Today, spoke with Sameer Wankhede to try and understand what were his intentions with this petition. What is he trying to go after? Because the show has already been watched by people. This is what he said.
My wife, my sister, my family, they have nothing to do with some kind of incidents, what I do, what I don't do basically. They are women and nothing related to my job. But unfortunately, not even trolls, they are facing hate mails, threats from even countries like Pakistan, from countries like UAE. And surprisingly, I mean, nothing absolutely has to do with my job or with anything like that. But nonetheless, this is a back to the issue. This is a very smaller issue. But here I am fighting for the right of the law enforcement officers who are giving their life to the nation. They are fighting against the serious issues like drugs. They are giving blood to the nation. They cannot be mocked. They cannot be lampooned. They cannot be humiliated like that. Whatever my stand is, I have mentioned that before the Honorable High Court. And whatever evidence is, whatever is there, I will produce that before the Honorable High Court. My say, let them do what I mean, let them come up with their say or something like that, that for the Honorable Judiciary to decide.
Sameer Wankhede is saying that officers like him cannot be mocked and lampooned in this manner. But what exactly will be Netflix's reply now or strategy also to begin with? Sana Farzeen now joins us for more on this, and we still have Devesh here. Sana, what exactly, do we have an idea of what Netflix, what Red Chillies' response to court will be on this?
Right now, they're all maintaining a no comment stance that usually we hear when there's a legal battle going on. But as of now, they will definitely state to the court that this was a fictional show. And as in most shows, the disclaimer that comes up before any project, any piece of content airs is that all characters in this series or in this films are fictional and any resemblance is purely coincidental. Thus,
But Sana, it's
Aryan
not
Khan,
fictional, is it? The reference
absolutely,
is
it's
pretty clear.
not. It is definitely, but what Aryan has gone through, and I think what you were rightly speaking about, is the show is being talked about is because he's taken on every incident that has happened in his life and whatever we feel happens in Bollywood in a very gutsy and bold manner. Definitely, he's gone ahead and spoken about nepotism, about exclusive contracts that kind of kills actors' career. And definitely the relationship that people share, which is all friendly and all loving in front of the camera, but there's so much of animosity behind the screen, and
So you're
all of
basically
this has
saying
been
their response could be that he's not just mocking Wankhede, he's actually mocked the first family of Bollywood. His own
absolutely, it's a
father has mocked
yeah.
himself, he's mocked the entire industry. So where is this argument really coming from? And the industry seems to be okay. That's the nature of the series that has been made. Well, interesting. Let's see where this goes. And we'll keep a track of that story. Thank you, Devesh and Sana, for joining us with the very latest on that.